starting out, right? Before I dropped Promise Ring, I had went through a series of managers. So my first manager was when I first started, right? She was flying first class and I was in coach.
Hell no.
Red flag.
Yeah, red flag. But she was flying first class.
On your tab?
On my tab.
That's what I'm saying. That's red flag.
So it wasn't that if you flying first class and I can't make it there,
Something
it
sounded fishy.
But if I'm
Crazy.
if you're flying first class on my tab and I'm flying coach,
Red flag, yo.
She like, I see you in a minute.
So, but this
No,
is
they
what,
really be like that too.
it really be like that. So I'm like, okay,
That's fucked
That's
up.
crazy.
so that we let go of that situation, right?
Yeah.
And then we go through Johnny Wright. He was managing Janet at one point. I think the Jonas Brothers as well. I move on from that. And then the first thing is this is what I heard. No Tino Shade, but my first management, they turned down a deal for me to do Annie. I was originally supposed to be what's her name? I never get her name right.
I only know Annie.
But Willis,
That's for real.
Willis or something like that. The girl, the young lady who played Annie, most recently.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I was supposed to be her.
Dang.
Turned out $10 million on the table, whatever. She turned it down because her husband is a filmmaker. And basically was like, okay, if you don't do my husband's film, then you're not getting Tiffany for Annie.
Wow.
That's what I heard. Then, before then, I was supposed to sign with Jay-Z.
Jigga? Rockefeller?
I was supposed to sign with Rockefeller.
Wow.
Kenny Burns. I had did Maury. This was before I got signed to Columbia. He came on the Maury show and was like, hey, Jay wants to offer you a deal at Rockefeller. My first management turned it down because she was like, Columbia sounds more fitting.
I mean, I don't know what Jay was gonna do for a kid. I ain't gonna hold you.
You never know though.
And I don't think they had any R&B at that time.
Not at that time.
Rockefeller, you gonna have to chain though.
A lot of females that was with Jay-Z
no promise ring.
really,
Gonna be a promise chain.
But except for like Rihanna and Tierra
Oh,
Marie,
yeah,
which
yeah,
I
okay,
really
sure.
loved.
But that
how
was
they
like
did.
Rock Nation.
Yeah. That's when But that happened. She turned that down. So then, moving forward from her, I told you about Johnny Wright and then Jeff Robinson. Now, a lot of this was like my parents and management, and they just didn't know what to do. And so Jeff Robinson, who I love to this day, like if he had managed me, so he managed Alicia Keys, most recently her, Fantasia, K. Michelle, everybody. He's a
That's right up your
Yeah,
alley.
Exactly.
Yes,
That makes
for real.
sense.
Definitely.
Absolutely
I
an
agree with that
amazing
one.